Welcome to the Grandmasta Gains podcast.
Welcome.
Okay. You can say welcome after me. We're doing this after a long time. My name is Mo Gori, and this is my lovely and beautiful girlfriend, Jordan.
I'm Jordan. Welcome.
Welcome back. It's been a while. So, this is the goal of the podcast going forward. So my Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff, I'm promoting a lot of information and giving out a lot of information about health and fitness. I'm a coach in San Diego as well, in person, and then I have an online program. Then obviously I'm promoting my coaching, a lot of free information that you can use and apply right now to get yourself in great shape, better health, and actually really, really fucking jacked. But over here, I've learned a lot of life lessons. I'm turning 40 next year. I'm thriving in all the areas of my life: family, fitness, finances. This is my family at the moment. And that's what I'm going to cover. So, in today's episode, I want to talk about relationships. So, Jordan, did you think about a topic? How I asked you at 3 o'clock.
No, I thought we were going with the restaurant thing.
Oh, I didn't think that was like that cool. So this is my topic. We are gonna talk about sex life. You didn't pick a topic. Now we're stuck with this. All right. So I'll start. So couples should have sex. If you like are like a girlfriend and a boyfriend, like you guys should like do it with each other. All right. Topic over. I'm joking. Um, so I'll
It made me nervous.
yeah. So this is what I'm gonna ask, and then you can ask me the same thing if you like. Now, I'm leading into the topic.
Okay.
So I know if I say 3, it's gonna be very challenging for you, but I'll give you options. Name 2 or 3 things I can improve upon that will make me a better boyfriend.
You've been so good lately. Sometimes you can just be like a little bit irritable if there's a lot going on and you haven't had time to like relax.
You don't have to make excuses for me. Being irritable is irritable. There's no excuse.
Okay.
Just go for it.
Sometimes you can be irritable.
Uh-huh.
Another thing, I don't know.
All right. I don't know. Hygiene. It could be anything.
No,
I
your
fart.
hygiene's on point. Sometimes you fall asleep on the couch at night and I can't get you up to come to bed. But I wouldn't say that would make you a bad boyfriend.
No, I guess. But still, I guess I can improve in that area. But nothing major. But I mean, the irritability, be honest with it. It could have been a major thing.
It was.
I did get pissed off quite a bit.
Yeah. But,
And you didn't know about that going into it.
but you're doing good with that.
But yeah, that's
You've
good.
already been working on it.
That's good. So, ask me the same question.
Okay. What are 2 or 3 things I can improve on to be a better girlfriend to you?
Nothing major. I knew exactly what I was getting into. And whatever it is, it's like, there's nothing major I can point out. Like, whatever bothers me, it can stay exactly the same because I expected it. Whatever's bothering, most of it. And the new stuff isn't major enough. Every single thing that could have bothered me that I would have to discuss with you and all that stuff, I knew I took care of it before I asked you to be my girlfriend. Which brings us to the topic. Ta-da! We're going to give them advice on how I'm going to give it to males and you're going to give it to females on what factors you should be looking into when you're finding a partner.
Okay.
I'll put a nice little fucking tagline, use AI and some shit, but what to look for in a partner, how to go about it, and all that stuff. So, since I was on a rant, anyways, how long, how much time did we spend with each other before you had any idea that I was interested in you? How much time did we spend hanging out?
Hanging out like 6 months.
6 months. So we're hanging out for 6 months.
Yep.
Almost every day, pretty much, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Or
this
we
is
talk
outside
of
of gym time.
outside of gym time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We would at least talk every day.
you had broken up with your boyfriend
Some
for
dude.
about whatever that it's like 4 or 5 months. I was single for about 3 months, and then we started hanging out. We didn't hold hands. We didn't drink. We didn't get flirty, touchy feely. Nothing, right? For 6 months.
Right.
Oh, sorry, John Wick. John Wick. They killed you on number 4. Nothing. We were just hanging out as friends. Guys, you know what I was doing? I was studying her fucking brain, bro. Like 100%. For 6 months, every single thing. I had conversations with her. We had to see eye to eye on how we were going to raise kids, if we are going to raise kids or not. How much time we should be spending with each other. I was wanting to see what her interests are when it comes to going out, spending money, what her those habits are. Because look, this was my goal with my next partner, that she is going to support and give a fuck about what my goals are, my personal goals and my goals in life. One goal, I want to be jacked as fuck. I want to be as physically fit. It's just what I've been into. I grew up chunky. I was overweight. I was bullied. I had a deformed knee. Then I fixed it, and I grew up watching wrestling, action movies, and I wanted to be that guy. Second, I want to make a fucking lot of money. Now, it's not about like just so I can think that I'm better than other people or go buy fancy watches. Look, when I was growing up at home, the biggest thing we would worry about is money. When their fucking school comes in, when school starts, we have to buy some new clothes. We're talking about money. Going to the bookstore, trying to look for secondhand books because we're talking about money. We're worried about money. Whenever we would go on a vacation, all right, we can't do this, we can't buy that. How much money do you have? I have been doing that even in my past marriage, my relationships, because we were literally just pissing fucking money away on bullshit. So I just wanted to. What happened during COVID? What was everybody worried about? Money. Dude, the rich people who had enough funds, they didn't have problems. They could have easily paid somebody $50,000 for a roll of fucking toilet paper, right? So I just want enough that I'd stop worrying about it, and then maybe Grandmasta Gains wants to ride a fast car and all that shit. But the thing is, I'm gonna grind on the weekends. I'm gonna grind most of the time. We will have limited time together, but give me a few years. That's all I wanted from my girlfriend. Give me a few fucking years and you will never have to worry about money again. And we're doing pretty fucking good now, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, right? Credit card debt almost gone, doing
Yeah.
well, credit scores up. But anyways, and I'll give you your turn a little bit. So I spent 6 months trying to see if my partner was going to support the fact that I'm going to be healthy, support the fact that I'm not going to go out and get fucked up anymore. I was sober already. She was sober and wanted kids. And then the other thing is, this is my humble opinion. I'm looking for that. I don't want my girlfriend going out and getting fucked up when I'm not there around a bunch of fucking guys. I don't want her going out, girls' night out with her fucking tits popping, shaking her fucking ass in front. Like, what? Who is she doing that for? And let's say that's not her intention. Let's say some guy comes here and touches her ass or starts flirting with her. I want to be over there to punch him in the motherfucking face. And most of the girls in the U.S. Now, this is just me. I'm looking for that. Most of the girls think that's too possessive, that's scary, and I'm okay with it. That's fine. I'm not holding anybody hostage. But all those things, and I'm going to discuss way more later, but basically the point I'm making is I spent 6 months studying her brain, having her conversations, leading the conversations in the direction to where I can figure out how she feels about certain things, about how a relationship should operate. And if she disagreed on that, and if I'm an intelligent person, if I get an idea, then her and I wouldn't see eye to eye on a lot of things when it comes to having a long-term relationship, I wouldn't have fucking asked her out. So this is my advice to you guys. Figure that shit out before you just fucking go to a girl and she's hot, I'm hot, let's have a couple of drinks, let's make out, let's have sex, and now she's my fucking girlfriend. That's why your relationships end up in a ditch. You should have seen if you spend enough time, sober time, with a girl before you, or a lady, before you ask her to be your girlfriend, right? You can see the next 10 fucking years worth of problems beforehand and just not get into it. You must. Yeah, motherfuckers, dude, I fucking changed a bunch of people's lives right there for meals. You wanna? Now you wanna give them something? Or maybe I can give you some guidance.
Well, okay, so we were hanging out for 6 months and I had no idea he even liked me. I was just like, oh, I have this great friendship. We agree on a lot of things. We're both sober. We stopped drinking around the same time. So it was somebody that I could spend my free time with and find sober activities that I like to talk to, I like to be around. But when he told me that he liked me and wanted me to be his girlfriend, I had to think about it for a while because I didn't want to mess up that friendship. But Mo is the type of character like I've never gone for before. And I just kept thinking to myself, this is risky, but we have this great friendship, and clearly what I'm doing, like up until that point, was wrong. I was picking the wrong kind of people. Maybe I should go for somebody completely opposite of what I had been going for. And that just happened to be you.
Ooh. Aw. I think this is a good time to elaborate on that.
Yeah. So, I mean, at the time, we had completely opposite.
No.
Sorry.
No. Elaborate on when you said that you're going for the wrong guys, and this was the complete different than what you usually go for. Mm-hmm. So what was you going for, and what is different over here?
Yeah, at the time, we had completely different political views. So that was something at that time in the world in my life that I thought was like a deal breaker. Like, I can't date somebody who has such opposing views to mine.
Say it.
He's a Trumper.
Mm-hmm. So that was a big thing for you. And no, this is a good point. There are a lot of people out there madly in love with each other. Mm-hmm. And they're fucking letting CNN and Fox get in the way of true love.
I mean, yeah, that's
right?
True.
That's
because
a really good point.
Shit isn't even like, I mean, it's all just media and whatever. We all know what the deal is. So yeah, that's not a very good gauge to like be with somebody. And thought, that's something I could look past. But honestly, being with him for this amount of time now has opened my eyes to a lot of different things. I wouldn't say I'm as far as he is, but it's definitely shifted some of my views of what's going on out there.
Uncle Donnie will be so proud.
I'm still not a fan. But whatever. Donald Trump isn't going to come between us. Yeah. The other thing I would say, well, I've never dated anybody as in shape as Mo. Never, like, I've dated people who were very focused on their diets, but it wasn't necessarily for a health purpose. I feel like it was maybe more as like a trend or whatever. But this guy was like dedicated through and through. his ambition, I noticed from the very first day that I met him. And if you knew me before this point, like I used to work so much, 14 days straight, like just out of control workaholic. I didn't have anything else going on, so why not just work? But to find somebody that I felt was like my match in that point was completely new to me, because all of the men I had kind of dated up until that point were like trying to build their lives or start something or still in school or just not really having it together. And I was always making more money than them. And that probably doesn't make a man feel very good. So it, I think, created this sort of like underlying issue all of the time.
Just to get into that, like that's true. I mean, why were you like after a couple of times? Why were you going for guys who were making less money than you? Because like it was starting to become an issue, and then like they would be feel insecure and shit like that, like or what?
I think for me, because I was able to support myself, that wasn't like something that I felt as a desperate need. So I just like looked at people for who they were, you know, their soul, their hearts, but like,
Yeah.
After 20 years of working your ass off, like you get a little tired and you don't want everything to fall on your shoulders, you know? And it just took me some time to get there and realize that.
Yeah. But when we met, when I asked you to be my girlfriend, you were making more money than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were. And bro, like as a man, it felt like fucking shit. And I'm like, that's the first thing I'm gonna fucking fix. How can I say I'm the man of the relationship? I'm the leader. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna be the protector. I'm gonna be the provider, and I'm not even making. So I'm like, that's the first motherfucking thing, and I'm gonna fucking work my ass off.
And he did.
So these pussy ass motherfuckers, dude, instead of getting that shit, I mean, that's a good thing. That's a good thing that they felt insecure. But I think that the way they went about it was all wrong, because like obviously they're not here.
Yeah.
So how about when it, and obviously Jordan, like this is not me fishing for a compliment or anything, actually the exact opposite, but what were you looking for looks wise when it comes to a girl, when it comes to a guy?
Oh.
Because like I mean obviously it I mean it mattered, right? It's not gonna matter.
Be, like, attracted to somebody. There has to be like some level of attraction, right? Or it's just not gonna work. But yeah, I all over the place, like different.
I mean, did it matter? Did looks matter to you when you're picking
apart? They matter
apart?
to an extent, yes. I can't like be with somebody that I am unattracted to. But I would say there was a wide variety of people. Like the people that I dated all looked a little different. They all had a different style or whatever. So it was all over the place. But one of the things that I kind of felt like maybe I had to look for was someone taller than me. You're not taller than me. But I knew actually before we started
I'm actually
dating,
shorter than you.
Yeah. Before we started dating, I knew that was something that I had to like give up, because that's so limiting. And that is really not what matters in a relationship, is if the dude
and you're
is
5'9" too.
And I'm 5'9". Yeah, so like good luck. Like it's kind of, you know, it's limiting. And any guy over 6 foot, I'm sorry, is probably just a little too full of himself anyways.
So
no offense.
But yeah, dude, like, but I also think like women, the way they are, for them like attraction kind of matters. Right. And I think it's legit. Just through evolution, you're seeking a person whose genes are going to thrive and all that stuff, who's going to be able to impregnate you and all that. So you're going to go after like
that's a good point.
The sharper jawlines. It's just like a sign of testosterone and all that stuff. But the tall part, that I think that's like a social creation. What social construction, you know, what the fucking liberals use all the time. That's a real social construction. Like motivating women and influencing women to like go after tall guys. I'm like, yeah, bro, like it takes out fucking 50% of the fucking population. And let's say you just only looking for the tall, dark, and handsome category. And that's where you stop considering, oh, is the motherfucker paid?
Yeah.
Does he have ambitions? If I
Is he
get
a nice
pregnant and
person?
I'm the person who's fucking going to work and making all the fucking money, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna have to work while my fucking gut's sticking out. Like,
Is he loyal? Like
that part,
there's so
right?
much more that's way more meaningful in a relationship than height or, complete looks. I mean, there is the thing we always talk about where, like, yeah, you want them to be taking care of themselves. Because that's important. It's for each other, too.
Yeah, because I mean, you want a healthy person. You want a dad who's not gonna be fucking
Yeah.
a drunk, or you be able to run and jump with the kids, be able to protect if somebody's knocking on the door and you don't want them there. Like just all of that shit. And if they're not in shape after a long day of work, they're gonna be all fucked up. Like I was irritable, like you were saying here and there. When I'm tired, fucking how irritable is that fat fucking loser gonna be? And his hormones all shot.
Yeah.
At least me, after a fucking long day of work, I have some energy. I can fucking think straight. I'm like, all right, I was an asshole last 2 fucking days. Let's fix your shit today.
Yes.
Now, since we're kind of on the topic about how you were picking the partner and looks and all that stuff, do you mind if I talk to men and like give a male's point of view
Yeah.
about female attractiveness and all that stuff?
I think that would be great.
I think it's 100% socially constructed. I think it's 100 fucking percent socially constructed. Like I come from Pakistan, right? Technically, based on our religion, we're just not supposed to see a woman, like at all. We don't see faces, we don't see heads, we don't see figures, nothing. How horny do you think that man is?
Very.
It's like a fucking extremely fucking horny, bro. Right? And then he sees his wife naked the first time. Sees her face, like, oh my god, I don't care if she has a mustache. That's the fucking sexiest face I've ever fucking seen in my life. Do you think that motherfucker is gonna care how big or small those fucking titties are?
No.
Do you think that motherfucker is gonna care if that's a big ass or a medium ass or a flat ass? He's touching female ass for the first fucking time. Everything. Are you into black chicks? Are you into white chicks? Tall? Short? Oh, I like the big booty. I have the big titties. Bro, it is all from some movie that you saw. Some fucking character in Disney that gave you a chubby. Maybe you got molested at a kid. That fucking gave you some fucked up fucking sexual urges. Maybe you started getting into porn. Then you started getting into fucking BBW porn. Or then you started getting into really big old fucking titties. The ones that are like this big and all that stuff with I don't know, bro. Like, but what I do know, I don't know which one it is. I do know that your idea as a male of what you are actually fucking attracted to is just completely created by what you've been exposed to in your life. And this entire fucking culture, every single thing that you've been getting from Hollywood, from porn to music, is to fucking draw you into this small micro fucking percentage of population of females that look a certain way. And now you're gonna go after them, and all these bitches have been getting hit on by every fucking guy on the planet over and over and over again. They don't give a flying fuck about you. You know what I was looking into when physique wise, like attractiveness not wise?
What?
Nothing, bro, with you. Nothing. I'm not gonna look at. I had a porn addiction, and when I say an addiction, it's not like I can't eat or go to work unless I fucking jerk off. It's just like I was watching a lot of it, right? I'm gonna stop watching porn. I muted all the females like that I follow that have their ass cheeks out, right? I've muted them. I don't see ass cheeks. Whenever a guy points out a pair of fucking titties or a girl at a gym, I don't comment. I don't stare at them. I don't do nothing. I'm hypersensitive, resensitized. If I take a shower, close my eyes, think about your booty, I'll get a chubby. That's what fucking happened. So I'm like, bro. And I didn't touch nobody. I didn't hit up a girl. I didn't have a Tinder account. I didn't masturbate for 8 months. 8, 9 months. So fucking bro, like that one time after you said yes, 2 weeks after I asked you, when you said yes, right? The first night where you were cuddling, right? You were literally scratching my back. And I've done drugs, a lot of them in the past, like a lot of them, like all sober. I've smoked some vape, like drink my Topo Chico, but in the past I've done them, and that literally felt like ecstasy. And then let's look at the physique part too. Like obviously I'm jacked as fuck compared to you, way shredded. This is what I think about a female's physique and all that stuff, bro. Like as a man, you should be in shape. You should be in shape. Like I have female clients, but like I shouldn't even have female clients. Their man should be in shape. Their man should be in shape, and you teach your lady how to be in shape. Your lady eats the way you eat and trains the way you train. If you're shredded, she's shredded. You don't know how to get shredded? Go get a personal trainer. Learn how to get shredded, and you get her shredded. Like I love all my females. I love having them. You're beautiful. You're awesome. But like I'm like, isn't that a good point? Your man should you pick a man who's fucking in shape.
Well, it's a lot more enjoyable when you're doing it with your partner as well. Like it's someone to hold you accountable.
Yeah.
Keep you on track, and you enjoy it together.
Instead of paying some fucking dickhead who might not even care about it. Right now, in this scenario, I'm the dickhead and I love my clients, so they got lucky. But for the most part, you know what I mean? Like fucking your husband cares about you way more, and your husband's shredded, he'll get you shredded. So going back to the attractiveness part, I fucking don't look at titties. I don't fucking I don't go to strip clubs. My friends know that. I don't go to fucking strip clubs. So my woman is the most attractive fucking person. That's the only person I see naked, and the only person I touch, the only person I stare at. Like I'm happy with that. Second, she gonna be more shredded than any fucking girl on Instagram. Why? Because I know how to get shredded, and over time she's gonna be all cut the fuck up, and I didn't give a fuck about it to begin with. Right? So any girl, her physique should not matter, because if you're fat, what the fuck are you doing judging somebody else? Oh, I want a girl who looks like that. Are you shredded? First, get shredded. Now, if you are shredded, you learn how to get shredded. Pick any fucking woman. Any woman. As long as she's nice, loving, caring, supported, not a whore, not gonna cheat on you, is gonna be an intelligent, good mother to your kids. And just whatever she looks like, over time, she's gonna get shredded. Because if you're shredded. Right? So that's how I picked a partner. I looked at all the important things. Is she gonna support me? Is she gonna love me? Is she gonna cheat on me? Is she intelligent? When we're gonna have hard decisions, is she gonna be able to have an open mind? Hence the conversations about Trump. Like, yeah, we have different political views, but if I present you the right information, are you willing to look it through, or are you just gonna act on emotion? Like if we're having a conversation, we're making a decision about the kids or about our future or where we want to live, some major decision. Are you going to be able to get all the points that I'm presenting, right? And change your opinion? Like that's growth. But that doesn't mean that it only has to be one-sided. Should be able to change my opinions as well. So I'm looking for all the major things about loyalty, about longevity, about honor, about respecting me as her man, and not fucking texting fucking boys when I don't want her to. All of that shit. These are my ground rules. These are things I want. So that's what I'm looking into when finding a partner. I don't give a fuck about what she looked like. I don't give a fuck about what her fucking squat was or her political views were. How tall she was. Fuck no, her eyes. Like my type was somebody who can last forever. Who'll help me create within 2 years of being with you. 2 years of being with you, I tripled my income, got off steroids, got more jacked than I was on steroids. Like the last 2 years I've experienced the most amount of success in my happiness, in my health, in my wealth, in my respect, in my relationships with other people have gotten better with you. Because I didn't pick you based on what the fuck you look like. That's how you pick a woman. Men.
Boom.
Mic drop. That's a pretty good end from my part.
Yeah.
Say to these ladies something. A little nice wrap up.
I mean, I feel like there's so many women out there just trying to go for like the cool guy, the bad boy, the tall guy, the rich guy.
You just described. No, I'm just joking. I'll let you can say.
But there's so much more that like you need to make sure is in order before those things come in. Like all this that he's talking about, he doesn't look at other people, he doesn't talk to other people. Like I know that that's ingrained in him from childhood. I trust him fully. I know that he's loyal. I never worry. And in return, he gets the same thing. And the other stuff we already covered, like the looks don't matter, the height doesn't matter. Is this somebody that like you can truly honestly respect? Can you go out and he treats other people kindly? Like, does he make you feel good? Like, does he make you feel like the most beautiful girl in the world? Like, these are things. And is he a provider? He doesn't have to be like, oh, I need to make 500 million or more, like, to date him, like, kind of thing. That's insanity. Like, be reasonable.
Yeah, we heard about some shit like that. But that was beautiful, Jordan.
Was it? I hope so.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, look.
I wasn't prepared. I just learned what the topic was.
You were 37. I was turning 38, right? Oh, no, I was turning 37. You were 30. Fuck, what was it?
I don't know.
I was turning 38, and you were 37. Do you want to wait that fucking long to find a partner? You can enjoy your 20s with them. You can enjoy your 30s with them. And we just fucking got lucky, bro.
Yeah.
We just got lucky. I have never, ever asked a girl to be my girlfriend, ever.
I've never dated someone the complete opposite of me.
Yeah. So, dude, like, we got lucky, but I think, like, the fact that 50% of people over the age of 30 are fucking single. And I don't care, bro. You can... Like the real ones who are honest with themselves, the single people who are watching this, they will know that I'm right. All these single motherfuckers who talk about, oh, I'm just happy being single, this and that. Nobody likes going to bed alone. Nobody likes being lonely. Yeah, being lonely miserable. Fucking sucks, dude. And I don't care if you can have sex with a bunch of random dudes and all that. I know that empty fucking feeling inside. And going to bed with the same person, like no matter how tough my day is, no matter how long my day is, no matter how long I go without food, no matter how miserable I am, no matter how much that fucking squat sucks, no matter how much stress I'm going through when business is up and down, dude, I just know as long as I'm coming home and get to lay down, have dinner with you and cuddle with you at night, I can go through hell. I can fight fucking wars. I can go through anything without sleep, without food, without energy, anything, as long as I know I'm coming home to you. And that's what you want. And that's the partner that you want. And that's what the advice we're giving you is to get that person. Mm-hmm. You don't want to be alone. It's just fucking... And then the other thing is, if you stay single for so long, you become a fucking terrible person that other people don't want to tolerate too. Because first, those negative parts of your personality that you hide from public eyes, and most of your acquaintances and your friends and your coworkers, right? You bring them out behind closed doors in a relationship with your partner. Why? Because you know they're gonna fucking deal with that shit. And when they are done dealing with that shit and you refuse to change, the relationship goes to shit. And that happens from both sides. And then you go relationship after relationship, never fixing the part of yourself that you do want to fucking fix. And then eventually it comes out into public. And then you're fucking 40 fucking years old and everybody fucking hates you. No, you're not thriving in any area in life.
And those people like tend to justify. They find reasons why they should behave that way, or, you know... oh, F that guy, he did this and that, blah, 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 F men. Like, they just go off and they find ways to justify their terrible actions. And really, they should just be working on themselves and learning how to get along with somebody that wants to love them.
So yeah, guys, get your shit together, get in shape, stop drinking alcohol, become the best version of yourself, and then look for a partner that you see a future with that aligns with you on principle. Not because I have a big butt or because they're 6 feet fucking tall. Or fuck me, they don't have to be in this good of shape. They don't have to be like fucking
Right.
shredded
Just
like
give a
me.
shit.
Yeah, you should just be in shape and find a fatty like you and start this on your journey together. Or find a fatty like you and come to me. I'll get both of you shredded.
Perfect.
Perfect.
And we'll see you there.
All right. Have a great day. That was fun, right? Mm-hmm. We get to hang out, do some fun stuff, be present with each other. 36 minutes.